welcome you back again to another video lecture on Python programming. And in this video lecture, go ahead and create a simple project that will help us to make use of class with constructor. Alright, so let's go ahead and create a class called employee, or let's call that class company. Alright, so it's a company that will help us to get the data of an employee. Alright, so let's go ahead and create a function with a constructor in it, and here we're going to pass in some parameters into this constructor. Let's go ahead and give employee underscore first name, alright, comma, and employee underscore surname. Alright, now let's go ahead and create self dot first name, and let that be equal to employee underscore first name, and self dot surname, and let that be equal to employee underscore surname. Alright, let's go ahead and create another function called dev employee. Wow, is that employee? Dev employee. Alright, so go ahead and go ahead and then let us go ahead and return the data we just collected, and that is self dot first name plus self dot surname. So we're going to collect the surname and the first name of the employees that are in the office, and then we'll go ahead and print them out. Okay, now let's go ahead and say staff equal to empty array. Let's go ahead and use a for loop and say for I in range, we need just only 3 of these employee names, just only 3 names alone. You can increase this to the number of employees in the company, maybe 1,000, 50,000, 60,000. After 3 entries, we'll go ahead and print out the data. Alright, let's go ahead and say first equal to input. I'll go ahead and tell the user insert. Oh, is that insert? Insert first name and surname. Insert first name and surname. And if that is inserted, then let's create this to be name. So it can always rhyme with what you are doing. All right. So let name be equal to that, and then let name be equal to name dot split. All right, now go ahead and say staff dot append. Let's go ahead and append company, which is the class we just created, and then pass in the value of name from 0, comma, and name to 1. Now go ahead and print out that using a for loop. So for I in staff, go ahead and print I, comma employee. Is that, sorry, I dot employee. Alright, so if that all been done and said, let's go ahead and run this code. Insert first name and second name, and let's say George Steve, and here it says in line 13, let's check what line 13 says. Line 13 says type.append, And right, so the problem is that we are using a constructor. This is not int but init. All right, so we have init, and go ahead and put that back init. All right, so if that is done, you can see that the error here has gone. So go ahead and remove this I again and look at this place. It says unexpected argument. Can you see that? But go back and put init right here. All right, and you can see that the error is gone. And now you can go ahead and run this code one more time and check it out. So let's go ahead and say hello world. And next one, because we need to do that 3 times, the range is 3 times only. So just need 3 staff name. I told you. Go ahead and say George Steve, and next one is Peter Paul, and hit enter. And you can see hello world, George Steve, Peter Paul is printed out for you. And you can go ahead and put as many names as you want. All right, so that is the use of a class with constructor in Python programming. This is object-oriented programming language, and we have to look into this before we keep on. And because you need to have a knowledge of object-oriented programming in Python. Okay, so please try this out and on your own. If you have any question, please go ahead and use the question and the answer section, and I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.